Gnasty's world, otherwise known as the Nork Nexus.
Do they say those words? Because I've only ever seen Gnasty's world.
I don't know. The wiki says Nork Nexus. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe just some fan was like, yeah, it sounds good. Let's make that the name.
Let's put a G on there so it's Gnexus. Yes, perfect.
Oh my god, does it actually have a G on it?
I'm not sure. It may do.
That is... Okay, I take it back. That's awesome.
There we go. Oh, these heads look amazing in HD. Well, we're not going to go all the treasure right away, because some of them are actually inside the heads, so...
Yeah, so you can't clear this area out just yet.
So yeah, we can go back, if we want. Nope, that's water. That's water again.
We can go back to our maker, as we are going to die in the water.
Ah, yes. Come on, pick up the treasure. That's literally what you're for. He has no agency of his own, but we've covered this. Now, this is a hard world, so don't feel too bad if you die over and over. Not Cove, oh bloody hell. Delbin. Oh.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro. You are the dragon.
Are you going to ignore that?
I think he is.
Reach the exit in each of
Okay, so I think you actually have to physically go through the exits to open up the heads in this world, not just exit from the menu. And I found this out the hard way, because when I was re-recording the Artisans just to put on the non-com channel, because, you know, I like to listen to game audio on its own sometimes, yeah, the head to Toasty will not open unless you go through, like, the final portal.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
There you go. A sip of tea, because I'm going to need this.
To deal with these Norks. Why isn't there a G before the C? Gnork Cove.
Because that's stupid. You're stupid.
I know.
You're not really. I'm just saying it to make myself feel better.
Okay, they do call it the Nork Nexus. You're right, with a G. I just saw that there.
There you go. Can I knock these back? Yes, I can. Fucker.
Apparently, one of the achievements in this world is to beat it without killing any rats.
That doesn't really sound fun, though.
No, because they give you health, and so you kind of don't... You want to do that.
So yeah, as you might expect, this is probably the easiest world in the Nexus. I'm going to keep calling it that because it sounds better than Gnasty's world. It's not even Gnasty's world. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is his world in that it's the world that he is in, but he doesn't own the world. He's just another Nork.
There you go. Another filthy, stinking Nork.
Yeah, we don't like their kind here.
Yeah, they bring down the property value of the Dragon Worlds. And I'm going to stop right there, because I can feel my power level surging.
You can feel the gamer juice flowing.
No, I repress you. You can't do it forever. I'll enter the Konami code, and then your true power level will be revealed, Tom. Never. These things kind of sort of home a little bit.
That is a mark of good game design to have them to home there. I was watching... there's actually a really good series that IGN is doing on their YouTube channel, which is developers react to speedruns.
Yes, yeah.
So I watched the one for Hat in Time, and you know the mission where you throw the mail in Subcon Forest?
Yes.
Those home so much that the person literally aims them at the sky round where they are, and they get in. So they finish it in like 30 seconds.
There you go. And as you may have noticed, that was not an Artisan's dragon, so we have dragons from all the worlds being re-kidnapped here, and I don't like that!
Yeah, because, I mean, technically, why is your counter going up still? It doesn't make sense that these are all re-kidnapped dragons.
Haha, Spyro, I'm two guys now! Just saying. I've been watching a lot of DBZA Abridged, cut me some slack.
It's understandable. Though I have a hard time with going back to some of the early DBZA.
Okay, I'm gonna like flat out say it. The first 7 to 9 are Garbo.
Oh yeah, they're bad. they're bad. It gets good when Frieza shows up.
And you know me, I'm willing to stand for basically any anime or media, you know, so when I say it's rough, just believe me. Believe all Entoms. Except the ones who lie. I know that's a bit of a contradiction, but you just have to figure this out yourself.
Are there more Entoms? Is there a whole cavalcade of them?
Cavalcade. But yes, again, you're a teacher. You're a teacher.
It's fine. Pronunciation is not taught in school.
Okay, I'm Entom 64. What the fuck were you thinking?
That is true. So I'm gonna go to Twitter and I'm gonna search up Entom 1 through 63 and see who comes up as their ads.
Come on, I'm working here. We're working here.
Let's go to Entom the First. Alright, Entom the First is a photographer and a videographer and a musician. He has 1 follower and 27 people he is following.
God, he mocks me so fucking hard with those professions.
His last tweet was in 2009, where he painted a hat.
Mocks so hard. So fucking hard. Oh god, just like learning about the different regenerations of the Doctor here. Like, can you imagine that? Like, I'm a Time Lord, but I get worse with every regeneration.
More like degeneration, am I right?
Oh, break it down.
I'm sure someone's made that joke with the recent Doctor.
Maybe. Oh, Doctor Who. You are inconsistent at the best of times, but even I had to tap out in the last couple of seasons.
See, like, I like how I say that, implying I give it even a second of my day, but I honestly don't.
There you go.
Just one of those things that everyone else talks about on the internet, so you pick up from them.
Of course, mate. You want to be included. You want to be in the club, don't you? Thomas!
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. I mean,
Dude, you've already been rescued once.
You gotta believe.
Can you just play us a sick riff on your lute?
That was a Parappa reference, but they didn't try to go for the high note this time, because Tom Kenny ain't about that when he's not being paid to do SpongeBob.
It's true, it's true.
In the original, it was more like, you gotta believe!
Oh, yeah. Well, when did... Parappa was like a release game, right? So that would make sense that they would be able to tie it together.
Spyro and Parappa were around the same time. They would have had to have been. And you know, Sony teams must share stuff internally, so...
Yeah, even though they are technically like very different studios, one being in Japan, one being more in the West, but I'm sure they were in communication.
Ah, nice. And again. And again. Oh, that was me going too soon. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm exploding things. Yeah!
I have so much power!
Ah, the gamer juice, it flowed again, I'm sorry. Ew. Gamer juice sounds either really nasty or really cool, depending on your demographic.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a company that unironically came out with something called Gamer Juice and then, like, marketed it as, like, you know, sponsored stuff in videos.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've been seeing people posting, unironically, something called G Fuel, which is a drink for gamers.
Ooh.
But it's like, it's like, at least it doesn't have the word gamer in it, but, oof.
Nope, don't like that. Also, I'm not going through that poll yet, because I'm not done.
We have a few more things to find.
Indeed. Let's go! I got the key, hee hee.
Now, this key does share the exact same design in each world, so it would be nice if Spyro were to just hold on to it and reuse it, but alas, logic in a video game.
No, none of that. Not today. Oh, I can just walk up to you, that's fine. Fuck. He's a crafty bastard. He let me get hit by my own devices. Right, what are we working with here? Anything else? Oh no. Oh no, okay, there's some over here.
Let's see, how many does this world have? It has 400, so you're just missing a couple.
What's that, Sparks? Up? Where are you pointing me exactly?
He is very much pointing straight up.
I'm not going into the water, Sparks. He just like continually points straight down.
Sparks, where are we going? We're going to heaven, Spyro.
Over there? You got it. Oh, of course. Down here. Why not? I did miss a couple of guys after all.
Let's see, is that him?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Now don't forget, you gotta exit through the portals.
Because then that will make it so that the dragon mouths open, so that we can... And it's a bit ironic now I think about it, that they have giant dragon heads, because they are, of course, Norks in a Nork world who hate dragons, but alright.
Well, maybe they just hadn't really, you know, gotten anyone in to decorate and whatnot.
Or maybe they forced the artisans to make that before they're like, haha, joke's on you, back to the crystals you go.
Oh no!
I can't believe we were tricked by the people who genocided our people.
That's not really a genocide if you put them on ice.
I would say it is, considering the fact that they are functionally dead.
Well, aren't we all just functionally dead in the end?
It's true. It's true.
Only the Reaper wins in the end. Get over here. Well, stay over there, I guess.
Gamer fuel.
Stop. Don't do it. Put that copyright for Gamer Fuel down.
Okay, closes the copyright government page.
Well, certainly it would be a trademark, I think.
It would be. That's right. There is a difference between them. You can't just say them interchangeably.
You can, but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, because then someone online will call you out, and you never know if they're secretly a lawyer.
Gnorka Nexus. That's where I want to be. There we go. Twilight Harbor. Oh, this one's hard.
This is the one I think that I was talking about earlier, where people had guns that they changed into blasters.
Thankfully, Gnasty Nork, he's kind of in well with the Super Soaker family. So, you know, when the time came to spruce everything up, he was like, fine, I know a guy. Give me a second.
Yep.
Imagine if Spyro just exploded one time.
Because if you think about it, when dragons, they have to do the fire breath, there has to be something expelling it. So, like, if you were to hold Spyro's mouth closed while he breathed fire, he would probably explode.
Yeah, the gas just builds up and up and up and whatnot. Whoa, the animations are pretty crazy for this set of Norks. Okay, we're going to try that again. Reigniting, recreating Spyro clone. God, we've run out of so many Spyros at this point.
Well, that's why the Skylander one looks so rough. It's just that was a failed clone.
God, now that's a degeneration.
Oh yeah.
Just bring it on back.
So apparently, I'm reading here because as we can see, these the Norks in this world, they are using goo blasters. In the original, they had just regular guns. It was apparently a creative choice for by Toys for Bob to further match the realm of Gnasty's world, as it is a mechanical junkyard filled with goo and lava.
I'm fine with that. I mean, the bullets look like Doritos in the original anyway, so...
It's true, and it never really made a ton of sense to have characters with absolutely regular chain guns.
And hey, you know, the original's still on the PlayStation Store if you want it.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can just go and get it. It's not like it erased the existence of it, which is, that's one thing with, you know, if there's ever a questionable remake, the original always exists.
Exactly, but I want to play all this in HD.
Well, okay, no, I lied. There is a game that literally replaced the original, and that was Warcraft 3. You cannot physically not get the HD version anymore, because it upgraded the original game, and it was like, you can't even download the original anymore. Which is bad, because that's a bad remake!
You cannot not download the... Your parlance kind of confused me there for a little bit. Fuck! It's okay, I'm fine.
Language confused Spyro as well.
Oh man. Where's a rat when you need him?
Check New York.
I need the... No. I need a rat that makes all of the rules.
It's like the final boss is just a giant rat.
Yeah. There he goes into the sea. Die. So how many dragons, how much treasure are you working with here?
In this world, we have 2 dragons and a solid 400 gems.
Okay, that's not too bad. Fuck me. That was expert aim.
It's okay. I've come to report something important. ntom2 on Twitter is privated their account, but ntom3 is fine.
Okay.
Oh, ntom3 is apparently Japanese. We could have had a Japanese ntom.
Fuck off, you fetishizing piece of shit.
But it would be so cool.
Watashi wa Entom. Watashi wa Tommy Lee Jones. Never gets old.
It's the best.
Oh. Oh. There were like rats like 5 meters away from where I died. Fuck off, Cletus.
I remember Cletus.
Commando, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
He says, having died about 50 times.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. That was a failed timeline that didn't exist.
Oh my god. The Tony Hawk timeline for me must be massive.
Oh, it's the Tony Hawk timeline is just got worse today.
Actually, well, good for gamers, but the timeline, yeah, there's a HD remake of 1 and 2 coming out by Vicarious Visions, the people who made the Insane Trilogy for Crash.
Yeah, and which is made by the developers who not only like Vicarious Visions themselves ported I was gonna say Spyro Pro Skater. That's the 3rd game. No, they ported Tony Hawk 2 to the GBA in 3D, which is insane. But it helps that it's made by ex-Neversoft devs, so it's in good hands, I think.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll stream that, I think. And when I say we, I mean Spar and I.
Yep, Tom Kenny, via the soundboard.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is rough.
You know, very Splatoon in its in the way that the goo fires there.
A little bit. I don't like the phrase firing goo.
Yeah. I much prefer the phrase shoot your goo, my dude.
My dear. My sweet dear, fire thy goo.
Alright, let's see if this is it.
It's not, because we have to use a supercharge ramp, I believe.
Ah, yes, yes.
But thankfully, I think we've taken out most of the threats now, so I should be good.
Alright, well this one is 400, so yeah, no, we are off.
Just a wee bit. Jumping into lava probably wouldn't be the best idea.
No. No.
But maybe. But maybe.
Well, actually, I was literally reading the wiki. Apparently, there is one part of the level where Spyro can just stand on lava and it's fine, because they forgot to program, you know, that it's a death plane.
There we go.
Ah, we made a ramp. It's like what all my dreams are made of. Sometimes you're driving and you see like a ramp and you're like, I want to take it, but I know it'd be horrible for my car to hit.
Ah! Oh, it's okay. And I got some rats as well.
Hooray! Rat up.
Rat up! So who are you taking in the upcoming death battle between Danny Phantom and Jake Long, American Dragon?
Oh, I didn't even see that one was coming. I gotta give it to Danny, if only just for the fact that he can turn, you know, non-corporeal, which is a big advantage.
So, I haven't seen such a one-sided death battle in a while.
Yeah, and any character who can just say, like, you can't hit me right now, and then go into, like, you know, just... Because can't you just go non-corporeal, go into him, and then become re-corporeal? Like, pop?
I don't know, but it terrifies the piss out of me.
Yeah, teleporting in real life is a terrifying prospect.
Now, that death battle may be over by the time this video comes out, but my insatiable lust for all things fanime will not.
I wonder if that one's gonna get a 3D animation. Probably not.
Well, we'll see. Imagine if Butch Hartman and whoever designed Jake Long actually came together and, like, boarded some stuff.
That'd be really cool, but that would mean that we'd have to put up with Butch Hartman and, you know, doing stuff on a YouTube channel, which, oof. I don't know if you've seen his YouTube channel, but it's, uh-oh,
spaghettios.
He's got some pretty rough opinions about the animation industry.
Sure he does. You fucking kidding me?
Little overshot, little.
Maybe I should just run on the bottom level this time.
That might be easier, yeah, considering you don't have to worry about kind of falling down in a weird way.
Well, we'll see about that, mate. Dum-dum. I hope there's a precious one gem in there, otherwise I'm going to have to go a-searching. Yay!
There we go. Now remember, we have to walk out of here.
I know. I wasn't about to go to the pause menu or anything, Dad.
Finger right over that button.
It was as well.
Oh no. So that's it. That's the last regular level.
Actually, you may be right.
Yeah, because after this, the next one open is the Gnork himself.
Oh, I thought there was a third level here.
There isn't.
Well, don't I just look like a goddamn idiot? Well, that was about as rough as it was when I was a child, so it matches up.
It's better than when I was a child playing games, because when I was a child playing games, there was two ways I played games. I either destroyed games I can barely play now, or I sucked at ones that I rock now.
Okay. There we go. Booyah. Alright, let's do this shit.
It's time for the showdown.
Of the century. It should. I would wish they put a G in front of confronting.
Oh, that'd be so good. Or even just gunfronting.
Confronting a Gnasty Canuck. Oh, we're easily amused. So yeah, there's another chase boss, but with a puzzle aspect this time.
Yes, and there is a bit of a twist where if you do die, you do start all the way back at the beginning. So you want to be careful because he's a nasty one.
Okay, Tanner. I get what you're putting down, right? Jesus. Good aim, Gnasty.
He does have the most powerful weapon to stop a dragon. A gun.
So is it just an un in the Nork parlance?
Yes. Yep, of course. Anything that starts with a G just doesn't have it in their language.
Fair dues, mate. I'm coming for you, you son of a bitch. So we basically just have to keep getting keys and going deeper and deeper into his lair. Dun, dun, dun.
So the skill point here is to beat it without getting hit, which is that's fair. That's a decent challenge for the final boss.
Come on, I can get you. Got him.
Alright, moving on.
Just another one appears. It's a never-ending nightmare. I'm just making sure I got all the treasure here, because there is a point of no return.
Yeah, it's a good thing we went back, because there's that red one there.
Ah, a single red gem for me. And Tom. That's me.
Do you think the red one is cherry or strawberry flavor?
The real question is, how did I get hit by that and not turned into crystal?
We are the legendary Super Dragon.
You're not dealing with the average Spyro anymore. Sorry, I'm just thinking of Broly's abridged series voice.
That's a good one. That saved that movie.
Oh, right, the movie. Yeah, I agree. Motherfucker, stay still.
Look at the flash over here.
Kind of hard to see the platform when he's kicking up dust like this.
The particle effects are actually detrimental.
Got him. Right, another once through. It's always a red gem.
It's always the reds.
Da, 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 da. Where you pointed to, Sparks? Over there?
Well, that seems to be onward in the level, so...
Yep, it's all onward now.
So there is an achievement on the new version here. If you do 5 laps of this arena without hitting Gnasty, you get the trophy called Drag On and On and On.
Nice.
So that's a fun one, because basically he runs, you can either, chase him or get the gems, it's up to you. But until you do damage to him, he will just keep running laps here.
Yeah, I just saw him in the distance over there. A little bit like Whizpig in that regard.
Little bit. Yeah, what's Whizpig up to? How's Whizpig doing these days?
Fuck all, I imagine.
Seems like it.
Like most of the people who worked on Diddy Kong Racing, I doubt are in current rare.
Oh, cool. Someone just bought one of my amiibo cards I put up on eBay. Looks like that investment paid off.
Nice. Come back here, you bastard.
If you do let him get far away, he will turn around and start firing at you. So you don't necessarily want to dawdle too much. Not like they're homing shots or anything, but he will fire towards you.
Yeah, I get you. I have played this game, in my youth.
And I like how I'm saying this, and I haven't played it in my youth. So I'm just, just saying it.
Alrighty. Sparks is pointing roughly in here. Oh boy. These platforms retract. Got a speed keyed.
We just gotta make sure we get through and get to him before he fires at us.
That was a lot harder in the original, I feel.
In the original, though, apparently, I'm just reading here, it takes him so long to turn around that you won't even hit him before he turns around.
Game complete. All in all, that was a pretty gosh darn good remake, I think. Visually spectacular. Control. The flying's a little bit different to get used to because you're using sticks now, but otherwise it still feels good. And yeah, I think as long as the level of quality stays the same throughout this trilogy, we'll be fine. Ha ha.
Well, at least the good news is we do have a little bit more.
There's a single level left, and it's probably my favourite bonus level in all of video games, maybe. That message was at the end of the original credits as well.
That's good.
Oh, woo!
Oh, I like that. We took a picture like that for when I worked on Dragon Age. That's fun.
Oh, they got the dogos in.
Yep, one of those is Bob apparently.
That guy in the bottom left is just me. No, I'm not gonna look at the lens.
He thinks he's really cool.
No, he's just shy. I remember specifically a school photo where we had our class in there, and you look at it, and it's just me, like, looking diagonally up and to the left.
There's one school picture of me, and it was during my edgy phase, and I'm wearing, like, a shark tooth necklace and not smiling, and I have, like, edgy hair, and I looked at it, and I'm like, this is the worst picture of me ever. And I've taken some bad pictures in my life.
Okay, unless your name is Banjo, you have no right to wear a shark tooth necklace, alright?
I thought it was cool.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard.
Oh, I'm gonna pull for it so fucking bad.
You have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
What if you got to heaven and then God said...
Yeah. Come back when you play as Luigi, Spyro.
Here we go. I love this shit. Now, do you know about Gnasty's loot at all?
I seen it once, but I don't really know what it is.
Well, in this level alone, I believe you get infinite flight, but there are different planes of, like, flight height that you have to reach by collecting keys and whatnot.
Oh, interesting.
And the music is pretty fucking rad, if I do say so myself.
And they make it so you have to know you have unlimited flight by jumping off at the beginning there.
Yep.
That's good game design.
It sure is, mate. Just gotta get used to it first. Too much power. You know what I mean? Too much power.
Do you have Super Breath too?
No, I'm pretty sure I do not.
So you get a little bit of power, but not the most power.
I can't be trusted with too much power, mate. Got him. See how I'm getting like 25s like candy? There's a reason for that. Do you want to look up how many gems there are in this world?
This world has a total of 2,000 gems.
Told you. It's just gems all down the river or something. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with it. So Tanner, as we go through the motions here, what have you thought of the first game in the Reignited Trilogy?
It's definitely quaint. It really, like, there's less gimmicks and stuff than in later games. Personally, from, you know, looking at this and having played it, I kind of like the balance that Spyro 2 hits for, you know, world-based gimmicks and, you know, unique NPCs and stuff. This one is way more basic in terms of its structure, but that's not a bad thing. It's sometimes nice to go back to a basic, straightforward platformer where it's like, yeah, like, what's the worst thing that you have to put up with is a really confusing and difficult jump in treetops, right?
Exactly.
You know, it's nice to go back to, you know, where video games started.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Piece of shit.
I love the speed lines you get with this, because you really get to see you're going fast.
Cutting corners, cutting corners, cutting corners. Fuck. Give me a second. He thinks he's so fucking great. Asshole.
Haha! I can't believe that trick worked twice.
Yeah, first time in the high caves, and then here in Gnasty's loot. Oh, the piano's going fucking ham right now. I recommend you listen to Gnasty's loot after we're done here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, memories. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the level of faithfulness in this. Apart from a few, like, frame drop hiccups here and there, which really aren't that bad, honestly. It mostly comes when there's a lot of crazy shit going on. I would say this is about as good a remake of Spyro 1 as you could make. Now, I know the rest had, like, development troubles and were rushed in certain areas, but even those I've seen from playthroughs seem pretty faithful overall, so far I'm happy with the Reignited Trilogy.
Yeah, well, there's, like we talked about with the Vicarious Visions, there's always that chance for, you know, them to go on and try to make something original to see if they can move on to making a new one. In fact, apparently, in the Artisan's homeworld there is a door right at the start where you are, And so much like in the Crash Insane trilogy, where there was doors that would then became the DLC levels, there's some people thinking like, oh, could we get a Spyro 1 style new level? So it's still possible. I could see them pulling a thing if they announce, you know, some Spyro thing saying like, if you're excited for more Spyro content, we're adding in a brand new world to the Reignited Trilogy today. I could see them doing something like that.
Would be nice. I just prefer a full new game at this point.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, sorry for being greedy and whatnot, but still.
And I want the game to be free, and I want it on every platform, and I want it to run at 5,000 frames per second, and...
Jesus. Come here, you bastard.
So you can die in this world. It's not free. Just like it's not a bonus world where you're like, oh yeah, like I don't have to worry about anything. It's like, no, if you fall in lava, you will still die. He's not that invincible.
No. So there's a little bit of challenge here, but it's mostly for fun.
Yeah, it's for you to do. It's your victory lap, right? It's you to go in to raid all of his stuff and get all your gems so that you can afford your long-awaited vacation. Sure would be a shame if, you know, something were to come up and prevent him from having his vacation.
Yeah, like, there's a glimmer of hope that he'll get his vacation, but surely the gateway to danger is always ready to be opened.
Mm. And there might be some rage that he has to Ripto. I tried. We have very different subtitles for Spyro 2.
Yes, we do, mate. Yes, we do.
Personally, I prefer the name Ripto's Rage, but that's just because, of course, it's what I grew up with.
No, that's perfectly fair. I'm not going to judge anyone else for being nostalgic. I did turn motion blur off, didn't I? Yeah, it's off. Sorry, it's just a little bit seemingly heavy in this world.
Maybe this is one world where they re-enable it, because I did see that there's some places where you can't really turn it off.
Oh, getting so much treasure at once is the fucking best, but we haven't reached the mother lode yet.
Nope. We're still just going through the little stuff.
Doodly-doo, tiddly-bong, diddly-doo-doo-doo. Get that. That goes up here. Mine. I thought it didn't explode for a second, though.
It looked like it didn't, at least from my point of view.
But from my point of view, the Jedis are evil. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yep. There we go. I'm a master at predicting this shit.
There we go. We're almost at the halfway mark. Though the second half will probably go a bit quicker.
Ooh, lordy.
See, this is like a prototype for like the Lego games, where you can just be like, oh man, just get so much.
Oh. 1 second, please.
I like his motivational posters up on the walls too.
That's a new addition.
Yeah, because that I don't think you can physically make a a motivational poster on a PS1 with its resolution.
I love video games.
And then a little happy smile.
There you go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Feel it. Feel it flowing. Your wallet grows.
Are we done? Did I miss a few? Oh, we missed 25. It's like pointing down. Look at these. Imagination rhymes with devastation. Confidence. Nothing standing between you and your goal, but a tiny purple dragon. Oh, there's another one here. Patience is for dragons. Knowledge.
Knowledge!
It's the power to turn dragons into crystals.
Oh, I love that. That's really good. There was some intern who was having a field day designing those.
Indeed, mate, indeed. And here's the last one.
Cha-ching! We are now a hoarder.
100% motherfucking complete. Oh yeah, return home. Oh, give us that congratulatory cutscene.
Spyro the
You can play with those shades with a cheat code.
Nice.
Dragon eggs, saved all the dragons and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm
Coincidentally, Bob was the name of the dragon in the original. That's not something they added.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was wondering about that. That's awesome.
Weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent.
Which is why he never showed up again.
Uh-oh.
Here we go again.
This isn't canon. Thank you for not subjecting me to the credits a second time.
Does Gnasty ever appear again?
He's in a cameo role, I think, in the next two games, but that's about it.
Because I don't remember him ever in Spyro 2, because, he was in A Hero's Tale, but he looks horrible there.
Yeah.
No, it's just Spyro, A Hero's Tale, and then in Crash Team Racing as one of the Spyro characters you can unlock.
Oh, you silly bastard, Door. When will you reveal your secrets? So, yeah, that's Spyro the Dragon Reignited, done and dusted. There we go, 120%. We are truly finished with this game. But we're not done with the Reignited Trilogy, so come back later this year, most likely, when we'll be starting Spyro the Dragon 2 Reignited Ripto's Rage. But just stay tuned for that, because, you know, we got a lot coming up. And in fact, coming up next, we have another playthrough with Tanner, but also with Richie, and it's going to be Astral Chain for the Nintendo Switch.
I'm excited, because it's anime, and boy, you know I like that anime.
We all like anime, so guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen here and you want to support HFC, consider becoming a patron. You can get some fancy gimmicks and perks and whatnot there, and you can even commission your own gaming quick looks, TV or movie comms. We'll see you next time for another HellfireComms playthrough. Bye bye.